Well, it's me again, and this is my podcast and my world, where I take you along on an adventure where we get to explore everything and anything that goes on in my mind. Oh boy, is it random, is it crazy, it's nuts, it's all over the place. So grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's have a good time. Oh my goodness, Really? I love it. Look at that. This is number 28. I only have 2 more to go to make a 30-30 challenge. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So, I just want to say hello. Welcome. This is my world. I'm Graham, and yeah, you're here. You're in my world. So I just want to say welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my channel. If you like anything at all, and I do a lot. I mean, right now I'm doing doing podcasts, but man, I got gardening stuff. I got fixing up RV stuff. I got cooking in the kitchen stuff. I got a lot of stuff going on. So if you like any of it, I highly recommend subscribing or and possibly even ringing that little bell, because I do a lot of different things and I go through phases. It's kind of like an ebb and flow system. And for all of you who don't know what an ebb and flow system is, usually it's used for hydroponics to kind of maintain the flow of things, and it kind of goes through a rhythm, a pattern. And that's me. I depending on the time of year and the season, I go through a pattern. So, like, I'm doing a podcast right now. Usually I do something different in the wintertime to kind of like make ends meet, to still be here with you guys, but to do something that's, ooh, that was weird, to do something that was different. And then
No match found.
What the hell? Is my watch or something talking to me? I don't know. And then in the spring, I end up doing gardening and that kind of thing. So,
no match found.
Can you guys hear that? Okay, I'm gonna turn my radio off. I have the most wonderful thing on earth. Ha ha ha. I have iPhones, and I have an iPhone and iWatch, and every now and again it acts weird. That's probably what that sound was. So, anyways, so yeah, the spring's coming, so gardening is going to be happening, and everyone's like, well, yeah, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of gardening like I used to this year, I don't think. But it all depends on if we buy a house. And if we do buy a house this year, gardening is going to be all about preparing for next year. But I am going to be doing some updates in my garden that I've got going on. I will be kind of demolishing it a little bit. But I do believe I'm going to grow some tomatoes this year. My father-in-law loves tomatoes, so I think I'm going to end up growing some tomatoes. And I got a few different varieties. And I think that's what I'm going to do all along the fence. And you know what? If I leave him behind. At least he gets tomatoes to have. So I think that's kind of what we're going to do. I'm going to very much simplify everything in the garden, and then in the summertime is usually camping and RV stuff. I mean, a little bit of gardening stuff too, but usually camping and RV stuff and that kind of thing. And that kind of thing. So today is Friday, and my favorite gas station, as I've told you, is Maverick. And right now on Fridays, they're having free coffee. Free Coffee Fridays is what they call it. So I'm going to sneak over here. I'm just about to pull into the parking lot here. I'm going to sneak over here and I'm going to grab me a coffee. You won't know that I even spent any time in the store, because the next time I start talking, it'll be just fluid and I'll just continue on like nothing happened. But I am going to pause my recording and I'm gonna go get me some coffee and then I'll be right back. Actually, I'll probably talk about my coffee. I'm back. You didn't even miss me, did you? Oh, I bet you didn't even miss me. Of course not. Okay, so I got my coffee. Now, I'm going to tell you about my coffee. I love coffee. And unfortunately, I cannot drink it the way I used to drink it right now. I will be able to down the road, but right now I cannot drink it the way I like to drink it. Because my wife, let me put it this way. I'm supporting my wife. I love her with all my heart, and she is doing everything she can to lose weight. We're kind of in this together a little bit. I would say I've got probably about 35 pounds of weight to lose. I got a little bit of a gut, and I carry it like in my thighs a little bit, and I got weight. So I gotta get rid of it. So I am helping my wife. I'm doing what she's doing, except I'm gonna probably end up adjusting it a little bit later down the road. But the new thing right now is ketogenics. It's quite a popular thing right now going around. It's like the new trend, the new diet. And so my wife is really interested in it and wanting to try to abide by it as much as possible. So I'm trying to support her in that effort. I don't know. I'm not sold yet. We've already been doing it's called intermediate fasting. We've been doing that now. Well, I guess we both have. We both started at the same time. Since the 12th of January, we've switched over to intermediate fasting. I'm having absolutely no problem with it whatsoever, and I don't think she is either. It's actually pretty cool. So most people, when they do intermediate fasting, this is how it works, is they will go 16 hours without eating. Now that includes your sleep while you're asleep. So it's actually quite easy to do. And then they'll start their fast or start the eating process, and they can only eat within an 8-hour window. Anything else, they can't go outside that 8 hours. And then they begin to fast again. And so you have to get your daily calorie intake in that 8-hour or in that 8-hour window. Well, my wife and I, we are what you would call, we're hardcore. Let's put it that way. We're hardcore, and we're doing a fantastic job at it. We're having no problems with it whatsoever. We are doing a 20-hour fast and a 5-hour eating. And it works great. And it's saving us a ton of money. Especially with me. I'm very bad. And very bad. And I'm very, very bad. I spend money like it's going out of style. And usually it's on food during the day. And not because I'm hungry, but because I'm bored. So I have not spent any money since the 12th on food during the day while I'm at work. So no hamburgers, no hot dogs, oh gosh. I'll tell you what's killing me is the frickin' corn dogs. I used to go and pick up 2 corn dogs every single morning with a cup of coffee. And I have not done that. And I think that's the reason why I'm feeling better. I've got more energy. I feel lighter. I think I've lost a few pounds since the 12th. I'm not sure. When I get home later tonight, I am going to take another photo of myself and upload it to my Instagram page. I'm over there at Graham's Garden on Instagram, and you can follow me over there on this process. What I'm trying to do, see, I'm 37 years old, and last year I was supposed to take care of myself, be a little more healthier, do a cleanse, take care of myself, and start to get myself into a healthier body. I wanted to be in the best shape of my life, and unfortunately I just didn't have the tools or the willpower to push through. And so I decided last year, before Christmas, that not a New Year's resolution or any of that kind of crap, I was going to start losing weight. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I want to be able to take my shirt off this summer and feel comfortable knowing that the only thing embarrassing about me taking my shirt off is the fact that I'm white. Like day glow white, which I will get a spray tan. That's exactly what I plan on doing. But I want to spend time without a shirt on the beach this year. Usually we go to the beach and I don't want to go swimming. I don't want to take my shirt off. The biggest reason I don't want to go swimming is because the guys, they take their shirt off to go swimming, or they look weird, or they're strange. So I want to take my shirt off this year, and I want to be proud to have a flat stomach and show my muscles, and because I'm a pretty muscular guy. I'm actually quite built. I have some muscles, and I think by July, which is 7 months till my birthday, I think, well, almost 6 now. It's the end of January. But I think not only can I lose the weight, but I think I have enough time to tone up a little bit where you can see a little more definition and stuff in my body, which is kind of something I'm looking forward to. Like I mentioned, before, I'm coming up on 17 years being cancer-free, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to frickin' own this shit, And so if you want to follow me in the process of me doing this, follow me here. I'm going to keep talking about this throughout time on my podcasts, and I'm also going to post on Instagram. And you know what? This is who I am. I'm an open book. I don't do Facebook. I'm sure I've told you that before. I'm not a Facebooker. I used to be. I used to love Facebook, and I left Facebook just because of the crybabies and the craziness. And now, if I was still a Facebook person, I'd leave Facebook just because Facebook is what's it called? They're eliminating people's Facebook pages now because of posts. So if you post something that is like from Rush Limbaugh or conservative or something, and you repost it, whatever the hell you want to call it, they will shut you down, and they send you a message stating that you're a Russian bot and that you're no longer welcome on Facebook. Twitter's doing the same thing now. It just came out that the leaders of Twitter, a few of them have got it on tape, stating things like, we're going to eliminate the SHIT heads and rednecks, and they're cutting down on freedom of speech is basically what it comes down to. So I don't do Facebook. I do Instagram. I don't follow anybody really I follow some people, but not really. Like, it's a place for me to post pictures and stuff of what's going on in my world and to share with everybody, which is what the purpose of Facebook was. But there's just too much drama with Facebook, and I've noticed that with Instagram there's not as much drama. Yes, I know they're ran and operated by the same frickin' people. But I don't repost anything or share anything. I did one thing, but for the most part, I don't reshare anything or post anything. And I don't have any of my conservative views on there. And which is funny. To call me a conservative is just not. You know what? I called myself a conservative for a long time, and I'm getting to the point now where I don't even know if I'm really a conservative. I'm different, and I think a lot of people are just like me. We don't fit into a frickin' box. We have a lot of views and opinions that don't really blend with anybody, and yet we have stuff that... I got views and opinions that go with the Democrats. I got views and opinions that go with the Republicans. I got views and opinions that go with the Constitutionalists. I got views and opinions with I'm all over the board. I'm first and foremost, I'm a humanist. I believe in human rights, not Black Lives Matter or White Lives Matter or all life. I believe in anything that breathes, oxygen, walks, talks, anything. It doesn't matter. If it's alive, it's alive. It deserves respect. Anything that's alive, that's from all creatures great and small. I mean, anything alive deserves respect and deserves love and compassion, no different than you and I. That's who I am. I believe that abortion in some situations, for instance, is necessary or okay. In some situations. Very rare situations, but in some situations. But I also believe that in some situations, abortion is totally not cool. I have these opinions that, yes, I understand it's a woman's body, but you're also got another body inside you that has the potential to grow up and be a walking, talking, free-thinking individual. And for those who just get an abortion without really thinking about what the heck they're doing and they're self-centered, that's not cool. My personal opinion. I have the right to an opinion just as much as you do. And I'm not saying that your opinion is wrong, and I'm not saying my opinion is right and it's the only one. It's just my opinion. My opinion does change. It is subject to change. It will change, I'm sure, eventually. But I feel that the thing that's growing inside a woman has... Either you call it a human or not, you call it a life or not, or when it's alive or when it's not, is irrelevant, in my opinion. It has the potential to become somebody. It deserves respect. And for companies or businesses to harvest body parts and promote it so they can do that is wrong. And that's not okay. But if a woman is in a situation such as her father raped her, or her brother, or something crazy, psychotic, whatever, okay? There's certain, or it's a 8-year-old little girl that was molested, and her body can't handle, carrying the child, it'll kill her, then yeah, I'm for abortion. It just depends on the situation, and every situation is completely different. But that's where I'm at. So when it comes to that, yeah, okay. When it comes to gay marriage, I am totally for it. Abso-freaking-lutely. You know what? If you are happy, I'm happy for you. As long as it's human, I'm okay with it. We start bringing in pets and animals, then it's not that cool. No, man, we all have the right to our own opinions. We all have our own lives. We all have our own things. And as long as it doesn't harm someone else, It doesn't bother me any. So, and I'm nothing. It's all about love here. You know, I think we all should just love each other a little bit more and smile and be thankful and grateful for what we do have in the world and not ponder on what we don't have. You know, life is so freaking short, people. I think people just need to relax and wake up and love. And with that, it comes to the end of my podcast. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, bye for now, beautiful people. Bye-bye.
This has been a Graham's World broadcast brought to you directly from Graham's mind. So stay tuned because there's more to come.